Alright guys, welcome to the stream. Yeah. The audio okay? Yeah, everything should be fine, right? Let me check the music. Alright, everything is okay. Alright, let's go. Continue MSQ. I think we stopped yesterday because there's a long cutscene warning, right? So yeah, 9, 10, 11, we have 2 hours to do MSQ. Finish speaking to Hunmuk Rook, have you? Yes. Upon speaking to Umat, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view this scene in their entirety. Alright, let's go. Wait. I think I go as a Viper. Alright guys, let's do this. You're back. So what did Homuruk want? It's alright. You don't have to say. More importantly, the 18 back Traverse still isn't clear yet. Something about even more rocks. Then I think I'll take the opportunity to rest. All the cooking and preparing for it has worn me out. A nap does sound tempting. A moment, promise. You are one of Bakul Jaja. What do you want? I've come to fetch you. You're welcome to refuse. But no, it would be most unwise. And why is that? I'm sure your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? And they say house cat doesn't come when called. Follow me, promise.
どこまで連れて行くつもりだ。それに私の大事な人って。
Sorry guys.
フンムルク、なんでお前が。バクージャジャ、てめえどういうつもりだ。私の秘跡を奪うために無関係な奴を巻き込むんじゃね
え。無関係だと？この男ほどお前と関係がある奴はいないだろうぜ。なんせこのフンムルクこそお前の実の父親なんだからな。
おいらたちの言うことは信じられないかい？だけどこれは事実なのさ。さっきそこの冒険者と話してるの聞いちゃったんだから。
本当なのか？フンムルクが私の親父だって。そうか。お前が否定しないってことは事実なんだろうな。
理解できたなら持ってる筆跡をかけて俺様と差しで勝負してもらうぜ。もしそこの冒険者が余計な邪魔をすればお前の父親を殺す。
汚い真似ばかりしやがって。本当の父親とかそんなことは関係ねえ。そこにいるのが誰だろうが人質取られて黙ってられるか。来やがれバクージャじゃ。今日こそてめえをぶっ飛ばしてやる。
相変わらず威勢だけはいい王女様だ。人質を丁重にお連れしろ。取り戻そうなんていう無粋な真似ができないようにね。ちなみにメス猫ちゃんが負けた時もパパ猫ちゃんを殺すよう命じてあるんだ。だってその方が盛り上がるからね。
心配すんな。ここまでお前と一緒に旅路を歩んできたんだ。今さらあんな野郎に負ける私じゃねえさ。 心しろよビビリ兄弟。お望み通りそっちは2つ、こっちは1人だ。そうじゃなきゃ怖くて戦えないんだろ。
誰がビビってるって？
Oh, what will you say? Coward don't stand a chance against Lumat? Nah, that's not it. You should back down before you get hurt. Don't worry, the scary adventurer won't try anything funny.
メス猫ちゃんの飼育係の分際でこの俺様をコケにするのか。殺す殺す殺す。後悔するなよ冒険者。お前の目の前でメス猫ちゃんを切り刻んでやる。
Oh, excuse
お
me.
いおい、お前の相手はこの私だろ。卑怯な真似しかできねえビビリ野郎なんかに今さら負けてられるかよ。私は親父の後を継いでみんなの笑顔を守る王になるんだ。
In this battle, you will play as Lumat, alright? Those skillful combat Lumat will gain the resolve he need to unleash powerful limit break. Not only that, they attack deal great damage, they will recover HP. Use them early to often emerge victorious.
当時のメス猫ちゃんがせいぜい遊んでやるぜ。
Ui, what the hell?
切り刻むぜ。
Ah!
メス猫ちゃん相手ならこの程度の魔法で十分さ。
吹き飛んじまいな。
絶闘士とかどうでもいい。お前は私が倒す。やられちまった。
Oh my god! Okay, we need to read the skill though. We really need.
劣等種のメス猫ちゃんがせいぜい遊んでやるぜ。 切り刻むぜ。
メス猫ちゃん相手ならこの程度の魔法で十分さ。
吹き飛んじまいな。
えい。
劣等種とかどうでもいい。お前は私が倒す。
いつまでその威勢が続くだろうな。
メス猫ちゃんのやつなんか前と違うよ。
私は継承の儀を通して知った。この国のこと、みんなのこと、自分のこと。
そらそらそら。
ほらほら、こんなのはどうだい。どれが本物かメス猫ちゃんにわかるかな。
べ
平和とは何か、その意味がやっと分かった。みんなが笑顔で生きられる国を作ることなんだ。
しぶといだけの劣等種が。
そろそろやっちゃおうよ兄ちゃん。
これで終わりだ劣等種。ぶっ潰してやるぜ。
おおおお。
親父の後に継ぐってことはただ王になるだけじゃねえ。親父が愛した全てを受け継いでいくってことだ。
劣等種ごときがしつこいんだよ。 殺してやる。
おお、挽回。
私は王になるんだ。みんなの笑顔を守るために。だからこんなところでお前なんかに負けてたまるか。
バカな、俺様の全力だぞ。まあ見てられませんぜ。俺たちも加勢します。俺様とメス猫ちゃんの決闘だぞ。
オイラたちに恥をかかせるつもりかい。
うるせえ。これはあんただけの戦いじゃねえんだ。こんなところで負けてもらっちゃ困るんだよ。
今さら仲間割れかよ。大した優等種様だぜ。何人でかかってこようが私は負けねえ。私の勝利を信じてくれてる奴がいるからだ。
一体何が彼女を変えたんだ。
Oh. All right.
取られた筆跡は確かに返してもらったぜ。
バカな、この俺様が劣等種に力負けした。
しかも手下の加勢を受けてなおたった一人のメス猫ちゃんを相手に。
お前はこれまで汚い手段を何度も使ってきたな。みこしを奪おうとリヌハヌたちを脅したり、バリガルマンダの封印を解いたり、私だけならまだしも周りを危険にさらしてきた。だがその卑劣な行いもここまでだ。もう二度とみんなの笑顔は奪わせねえ。
おいら
俺様は
おいらは そっちの道はあんたが塞いだの忘れたのかよ。
何？あれは爆風ジャジャの仕業だったのか。
常時誌に描かれている連合の旅路でまだ行ってないのは友の将の部隊であるマムークだけだから、マムーク方面に行くための洞窟を塞いでおけば立ち往生したあんたらをこうして誘い出せる。残りの遺跡を奪うためにね。
そういうことか。って、そんなベラベラ喋っていいのかよ。
構いやしませんよ。どうせ俺たちの負けなんだから。約束通り人質は解放しましょう。
すまない。手間をかけさせたね。
怪我とかしてねえか？あのさ、お前が私の親父だってのは。
それにしてもあの爆風ジャジャを打ち破るとは、さすがはグルージャジャ様のご息女だ。トライオラの第一王女ウクラマト様、今日までのあなたの成長を私も誇らしく思っております。
私の名はウクラマト。連王グルージャジャの娘であり、この国の王となるものだ。じゃあみんなのところに戻るか。
Did something happen while we were away? I certainly satisfied air with you. There's There's a certain satisfied air about you. Aaron Vito was both educational and exciting. I hope we can pursue him to conduct another in the lower forest. For as weathered as our promise look, she is sportively glowing with confidence. What in the world happened? The tweet ran me from one end of the Otomo horizon to another, asking about everything of remote interest along the way. Seeing we were last to return, I'm glad everyone make it back safely. Thank you for having faith in me, keeping out of the fight even when it got dirty. Couldn't have been easy for you. But Baku Jaja won't be the last person to threaten those I care about. I wanted to prove to myself that I can stand up to such villain even when I'm stand alone. Which isn't to say I won't ask for your help when I need it. Of course, I know better than that now. Earlier in the second promise camp,
マムークに通じる道はまだ塞がったままのようです。最後の試練に備えて今は体を休めておきましょう。ラマチじゃありませんが、お腹が空きましたね。後で炊事場を借りてシャブルクピビルでも作りますか。
どうやらお気に召したようですね。恥ずかしがる必要はありません。馴染みなき事物に触れ、知りて魅力に気づき好ましく思う。それはとても自然なことです。
そう、僕は無知すぎたんですよ。これまでトライオラの人々が守り続けてきたものや、これからも受け継いでいこうとしているもののことを。父上はトライオラ女子誌の旅路を通してこの大陸に生きる人々と絆を結んでいった。それが後のトライオラの建国につながったのです。なのに僕は凸国の技術でトライオラを変えることに夢中になるあまり、そこに生きる人々のことを見ようとしてこなかった。こんな僕が王になったところで民と絆を結ぶことなどできるとは思えません。
絆を結ぶってのは相手を認め、相手に認められるってことだ。それは決して簡単なことじゃないが、一つだけ俺たちからお前に助言してやれることがある。まずは相手にお前のことを知ってもらうんだ。何を見て笑い、何を見て悲しみ、何に対して怒りを覚えるのか。心の内を知れば自然と距離も縮まるもんさ。
無知ゆえに争い、知りて絆を結ぶ。ですが、どうやって僕のことを知ってもらえば。
私も他人に思いを伝えることがひどく苦手です。それゆえにあなたには親近感を覚えもするのですが、これだけは申し上げたい。おぼつかない言葉であろうと伝えてこそ始まるものもあるのです。
初めて会った時、王を目指す理由を尋ねたよな。するとお前はこう答えた。凸国の技術を使い人々を豊かにしたい。それが孤児だった自分を王子として遇し、留学させてくれたことへの恩返しになるはずだからとな。俺は何をしたいのかって計画じゃなく、なぜそうしたいのかって理由でお前を気に入ったんだ。 トライオラの連中にも同じように伝えてやれ。そうすりゃ気づいてもらえるはずだ。その仏頂面の下に隠した思いをな。
今後はもう少しだけ努力してみます。思いを言葉に乗せられるように。
Oh, into the traverse. Look at wishes. Look to know how traversable the team back traverse is. So what's the state of the tie-in back traverse? Still blockable. Still being clear, I would assume. Homoruk said he would notify us as soon as the work was done. Then perhaps now should be good time to consider how we might reclaim Wuklumat's stolen keystone. The next feat will be our last after all. Oh, I already got it back. What? When? Not to mention how. This is Baku Jaja we are talking about. So I taught him a lesson and took my keystone back. You bested Baku Jaja in single combat. In single combat, bravo. Hey, what can I say? I had a good friend to encourage and cheer me on. There you are. Our excavator has contacted me with the news of their success. The team that travels is now safe to travel. Then we can finally make for Mamuk. Come to think of it, isn't Bakujaja's home? We can only hope its residents don't share his winning personality. If it is indeed the city where Keteram first met the Dawn Servant, surely some civility awaits us. I would not be so certain. It is true that Dawn Servant received Keteram in Mamuk and was instrumental in the establishment of friendly relationship between Zebra and Mabuja. But since that time, most Mabuja who supported his peace has left the city in favor of abiding in the capital. So what remains is Cloister of Mamuk, and while these traditionalists do not take up arms against us, neither do they bear great love for the outsider. Whatever they like, the people of Mamuk are also too loyal. If I'm to be the Dawn Servant, it's my job to know them first of all. And we'll be on our way then. I'm glad I could learn about where I came from and eat so much of zebra people beside. Thank you for everything, Homoruk. Till next time, take care. First, we make our way across the Zobur in the field. Zoburit due southwest. How you have grown indeed. My god, that is so far, bruh. Hold on. Wrong way, brother. Night Stalker Shadow. Ah. The Zobrit in the field. Oh. I wonder if the first and second promise already arrived in Mammoth. After seeing that battlefield, I find it miraculous that Dunstable was able to negotiate a peace. If Aku Jaja ran this way, in this direction after losing to Walmart, then he undoubtedly was returning to Mammoth. I feel my back with people before we left, but I'm down to my last serving already. Lol. The troubles will bring us straight into the Jatika heartland. Remember how you insist this foreign is green? Boom, suddenly everything's red. And blood. This path is quite steep, isn't it? Let us take our time and descend safely. Woo! Wait. Oh. I spoke with one of the excavator on my way down. Apparently, Baku Jaja clear away one of the fallen tree remaining by barreling through it. Apparently, Baku Jaja cleared away one of the fallen. That Wuklumat single-handedly defeated someone possessed of such physical might is nothing short of remarkable. Still, we ought to proceed with caution. There's no telling what his wounded pride might compel him to attempt. Elvin said this traverse was dug to facilitate incursion into the forest above. Intention notwithstanding, you have to admire the dedication. Just look at this thing. What a vibrant glow. Alluring, isn't it? In more ways than one, take my pairing stone and hold it close to the glowing rock. As you hold the pairing stone in the soft glow, it affixes itself to the boulder with surprising force. Pairing stones are natural magnets. And that meteorite filled with iron, one of the remnants of the ancient meteor shower. The heterogeneous ether they emit cause surrounding flora to glow unique hue, as you can see. Pandora, Pandora. So this glowing boulder come plummeting down from the heavens. Vidral, be merciful. There you are. Blue is all blue. A far cry from the upper forest, indeed. This place is already so fascinating. I'm eager to hear what the people of the Mammoth can tell us about it. Keep running, we're almost there. Sorry, I was reading something. I wonder what the final fate will be. Rather more quiet than I expected. Now to see whether or not Hamuruk's fears were well founded. And we are finally here now to find the Elector. As this is also my first time visiting Mamuk, I have no experience interacting with the locals. But given the Hamuruk parting words, I would advise a cautionary approach. See if you can convince Woklomat to be cautious as well. City of Silence. Finally, in Mamuk, Woklomat is eager to make a progress. Well, we all know what comes next. Let's find that elector. Two streets seems to converge upon this plaza, so I propose we split our number even number between them. Given the Hamuruk guidance, I also suggest we err on the side of caution and move throughout the city in pairs. Arenville can come with me, Alice can go with Kryl, and that leave the lot to accompany Woklomat. If these arrangements are to everyone's satisfaction, then may our respective search prove fruitful. Hey? I think they give it 6 dot. Normally they hit us with 3 dot. Sorry. Your work may be as well be ambient noise for all the care the citizen pay you. What? As you begin to speak, this man abruptly turns and leaves. Well, the quest does. It's called City of Silence for a reason. Please tell me you have a better luck. Nope. No one will talk to you either. I was prepared for hard stare and harsh word, but this is something else. That building there looked like a shop, doesn't it? Let's go and take a look. A merchant wouldn't ignore us, surely. Hello there. We'd like to ask you something, if you don't mind. Move along, outsider. We're just trying to find someone, the down 7 elector. Could you tell us where they are? I said move along. How we are supposed to find an elector if nobody will even speak with us? Everyone, can you hear me? Come to the massive stone structure on the west side of the city as quickly as you can. Wait, what happened?
私では超えられんというのか。
Bested
幻
Remission.
影すらも。
What the hell?
ゾラージャ兄さん、それに親父。
あのグルージャジャ殿は本人ではない。前世紀の彼を呪具で再現した幻影のようだ。
あの壺のような呪具を操る彼こそがマムークの長であり、最後の蓮王の選者でもあるゼレージャ。
You failed. You have failed the test.
トライオラでは最強の武人と呼ばれているらしいが、一つの頭なんぞに相当を超えることなどできぬわ。せめて素直に付き人の加勢を認めればよかったものを。
グルージャジャ殿の幻影を倒して相当を超える存在であることを証明せよ。それこそが彼が課した試練らしい。そしてゾラージャ王子は単身で試練に挑み敗北した。だが真の問題はその後の振る舞い。彼はただ負けただけではなく、
愚か者め、敗北を認めていれば友の試練の失格だけで済んだものを私に刃を向けるとはな。
Oi, Tuaham Anointed Elector.
継承の儀から追放となった貴様は継承候補者にあらず、どこへなりとも消えるがよい。
Ui, got disqualify.
「まだ終わってはおりませんぞ。黄金鏡にたどり着くのはこの私です。」
友の試練に失敗した兄さんはゼレージャに切りかかって秘跡を奪おうとしたのさ。だがそれも阻まれた父上の幻影によってね。
おー、愛しい息子よ、よく来たな。連王グルージャジャを超えられるのは祝福の兄弟たる相当として生まれた者だけ。この試練はお前のためにあつらえたようなものだ。さあ、試練を始める前にここまでの旅で得た素晴らしい成果を父に見せてくれ。どういうことだ。なぜ秘跡が揃っていない。これまで何をしていたのだ、爆風じゃじゃ。 まあよい。お前にも事情があったのだろう。案ずることはない。足りなければ奪えばよいのだから。例えばそこの二人からな。
奪おうとしたさ。けど負けちまった。何度やったって俺様じゃ王女には勝てねえ。
最高の総統になるべく育てられたお前があのような劣等種に負けただと。もはやここにお前の居場所はない。他の兄弟たち同様、私の目の前から消えろ。この失敗作が。
行こう、兄ちゃん。
この継承の儀で我らが王権を手にするはずだったのに、あの出来損ないめ。いや、すべての継承候補者が敗退すればグルージャジャとて玉座に座り続けるしかあるまい。さすればいずれ改めて継承の儀が行われるはず。その時に備え新たな器を用意せねば。ああ、そうだとも。残りもとっとと幻影に倒させて。
試練は受けねえぞ。
何？継承の儀を辞退するつもりか？
ここまでの試練を通して私はその土地に住む人々やそいつらが大事にしてる文化に触れてきた。きっとこのマムークにも私が知らなきゃならないことがあるはずだ。自分が治める国のことを知らないような奴に親父が王位を譲るわけがねえからな。試練を受けるのはそれからだ。
僕も同意見です。父上があなたを蓮王の選者に任命したことを考えると、ここにも僕たちが知るべき何かがあるはずです。
せいぜいありもしない意味を探すがよい。いずれにせよグルージャジャの幻影と戦い倒してみせねばそれまでだがな。
お話が。西の町外れにお越しください。
Oh, finally, a serious arc. Everything so far has been kind of like a ideal situation. Now they come to the city where there is no love in the land. The first promised attendant just now, did his word not strike you as strange? I will be the one to reach the Golden City as he intend to venture there with or without Zolaja. I heard about this channeling art before, passed down through a certain clan. It employs arcane implements to produce a smoke from which the mage can conjure a shade. Yeah, that's similar to our Dark Knight skill, bro. I'm a Dark Knight, so I know. That was a dramatic escalation. It's hard to believe Zoraja was bested in battle. The elector we have met thus far have all had their peculiarities, but each were felt with just claimant equally. This Zoraja, however, seems set his belief in that only best siblings are worthy of the throne. Why would Town Servant name an openly biased man elector? Well, worrying over Zoraja won't get us anywhere. That lady, on the other hand, was the first person to address us with any civility since we arrived. We should go and meet her. Hear what she has to say. The western outskirt, right? From today, we shall call this city the ... city. If Jaraja is Bonewa and she is Hobigo, then Blessed Child is their son. Whatever her relations to Jaraja, I hope we can trust her. We could do at least one ally in the city. She looked troubled. To bid us to meet with her in private, this both important and delicate matter. Finally, a real conversation. Thank you for coming. My name is Milalja. Here we may talk freely, away from prying eyes. And what was it you wished to talk about? Tell me, what do you think of Mamuk? Well, we don't have much to say yet. No one wants to speak with us. All who remain in this city are devoted to the traditional ways. They believe the black siblings are superior, that only they are worthy to lead the people of this continent. Most would not dare to address outsiders, deeming them beneath notice. Sounds like an ideal community so far as Bakujaja is concerned. I'm tired, exhausted by this senselessness. There are others like me, but we do not speak our truth aloud. Yet now we have an opportunity to reclaim our agency. For you have bested Bakujaja. You are a zebra, inferior by all presumption, triumph over our two-headed champion. This time anyway. Next time, I might not be so lucky. Bakujaja is just that strong. I seriously don't understand why he cheats so much. It seems to me he would do better if he trusted his own abilities. He is desperate. Other blessed siblings have fallen before. Mamul Jaja of the Silver Scale, for one, he traveled across the south in search of conquest, only to be overcome. But no matter how individual may falter, people still believe in the black sibling supremacy. Because of my father. He who united Tura under one rule, who in their eyes stand as testament to the tradition infallibility. Regardless of your father's virtuous intent, his greatest triumph was only fan the flame of our people's obsession. However, as both his daughter and claimant to his legacy, your triumph could prove that Gagu Jaja's true strength lies not in his birth but in his character. And in doing so, you may give us the strength to renounce blood sibling forever. I can understand wanting to forsake zealotry, but isn't forsaking two-headed Mamuja going a bit far? You must decide that for yourself whether the price we pay is worth an empty dream. City of Silence. Malajaja. Let me search Malajaja. Malajaja. Oh. The Wonder Place High. Yeah. Feel familiar, right? No wonder. If I can use my status as down servant to help the people of Mamuk, I am happy to do so, but I like better understand Milaja and motivation first. Gugu Jaja labor to break down wall that his very assistant would instead lead some to raise them is unfortunate. The price we pay, is she referring to the marriage between the Hobigo and Omega clan? I expect it was his devotee that Bakujaja joined the right association. What I know about Mabuja extremism is limited to what I heard through the rumors. The same is true for most who hail from Zakra. Blessed sibling, Milalja has something to show you. There is a place that will help you to understand our plight. It lies far to the west of here. Follow me. You won't find any site like this anywhere else. Is that a meteorite up there? Aye, and judging by the attachment, that tree must benefit from the meteorite unique ether. Anyway, we should press on. Milalja was anxious for us to see whether it's oh, sorry. For us to see whatever it is she has to show us. This canopy block out the sun completely. It's as if we are in the room without windows. A hunting camp, like as not. I would love to talk to Mamuja hunters and learn about their way, except they probably ignore me. The other have to continue on. Let's catch up on them. More Salja. Let me check something first. Alright. Having seen how dark this forest is, I can understand why so many Mamuja choose to live in Tulal instead. I was not aware such tunnel could be found in Jatika heartlands, a well-kept secret indeed. A cavern, and it looks deep. The place I would show you is just ahead. Is this the place you wanted to show us? It lies just beyond this passage. Entry to those grounds is not permitted even to the devout. Nonetheless, I will reveal our secret to you. Rest assured, I shall take full responsibility. Come, see for yourself the truth of the blessed. No, don't tell me. Just an experiment like Resident Evil and stuff. No, they play the soundtrack.
セノーテの中に石造りの桟橋のようなものが見えるでしょ。目的地はあそこよ。
わざわざあんな場所に。 相当な労力をかけて作ったのだろうね。
あれはヨカフイ族が大昔に作った遺構だと聞いているわ。その入り口を私たちの祖先が飾り直したそうなの。
一体何のために？
見てもらった方が早いでしょうね。私たちが刺激する比重がいるから、それを使っておりましょう。
爆風じゃじゃん。なんでこんなところに。
こっちのセリフだ。無様に負けた俺様を笑いにでも来たか。
昔から悲しいことがあるといつもここで泣いていたわね。
はい。
マムークのことを知ろうとしてくれたウクラマト王女なら、私たちが背負ってきた罪を終わらせてくれるかもしれない。そう思ってここに連れてきたの。話してもいいかしら、あなたのことを。
わかった。だったら俺様の口から話す。蒼潔の教えが犯した罪のこれ以上ない当事者だからな。これを見ろ。この壺に入っているのは相当の赤子、その亡骸だ。あの遺構はな、死んだ赤子たちの魂が化けて死霊になっちまわねえように用意された慰霊堂なのさ。
君たちは総統がどうやって生まれてくるのか知ってるかい？
確か茶色い鱗の不備語族と青い鱗のブネワ族の異部族婚によって生まれてくるって。
もともとはシュバラール族との戦いが劣勢に陥った際、 内輪もめを繰り返してきたマムージャの異部族同士が結束力を高めるために始めた婚姻関係だったんだ。すると思いもよらなかったことが起きた。フビゴ族とブネワ族が夫婦の契りを結んだ結果、二つの頭を持ち強大な力を持った子供が生まれてきたのさ。
その総統の子が長じて戦士たちを率いるようになると、シバラール族との戦いでも勝ちが続いてな、一気に上の森まで戦線を押し上げちまったのよ。これに味を占めた一部の連中はさらなる総統を求めて異部族婚を繰り返したってわけだ。それが罪の始まりになるとも知らずにな。それから多くの卵が産み落とされたが、ほとんどの赤子は殻を破ることができず死んじまった。
無事に孵化する卵は100に1つだなんて言われてるくらいさ。
俺様だってそうだ。数えきれないほどの兄弟たちの命を犠牲にして生まれてきた。マムークの一族をトラル大陸の頂点に立たせるために。
大人の都合でひどすぎるだろ。
ああ、そうだ。ひどいよな。でも取り返しなんてつきやしない。俺様は最初から残骸の中に生まれたんだよ。だから俺様は負けるわけにはいかなかった。殻の中で死んでいった兄弟たちの命に報えるために、たとえどんな手を使ってでも勝たなきゃならなかったんだ。なのに結局このざまだ。みんなの命を無駄にした。
What will you say? I sympathize with your pain, but don't use them as an excuse. In the first one.
俺様だっていっそ生まれてこない方が良かったのかもな。
それは違う。総統として生まれたのも、多くの赤子が犠牲になっていたのも、お前自身が選んだことじゃねえだろう。全部総統という猛襲に取りつかれた連中がやったことだろうが。そいつらの罪をお前が背負うことはねえんだ。言えよ、本当はどうしたいかって。
もう終わりにして。これ以上兄弟たちが犠牲になるの嫌だ。
お前の願い聞き届けた。総統を生み出し続ける奴らを私が止めてやる。
蒼潔の教えの信奉者たちが総統を求めるのはトラル大陸の頂点に立つためだったね。ではなぜ大陸の覇者を目指すのか、 その裏にある思いが分かれば、あるいは。
ええ、それを知るためにも彼らと対話できるようになるといいのだけれど。
俺様を連れて行け。父上はともかく蒼潔の教えを信じる連中にとって相当の言葉は絶対だ。
ダメよ。追放されたあなたがまだ近くにいると知れば、ゼレージャは黙っていないはず。あなたの名前を使って皆をモストラルズージャに集めましょう。そこで王女様が知りたいことを聞いてもらえばいい。
なら俺様の鱗を持ってけ。ちょうど弟との継ぎ目あたりの鱗には不備語族の茶色とブネワ族の青色が混じってる。だからこそ相当に認められたものの証になる。マムークにいる連中にこいつを見せれば呼び出しには応じるだろうよ。今まで悪かった。言ったこともやったことも今さら許されるとは思っちゃいねえな。
そうするほどの理由があったって知れてよかった。だからよ、今はそんなに嫌いじゃねえぜ。
おお、ありがとうウクラマと。
嫌いなままでいるより好きになれるならその方がずっといいわよね。
ではマムークの人々に声をかけてみよう。バクージャジャに譲ってもらった鱗を見せながらね。
Ooh, that was heavy. Hey, the Lord, before we rejoin the others, can we talk for a moment? I really hated him, you know, Bakujaja, with every fiber of my being. He tried to ruin Ilhana, sabotage us on the river, kidnap me for my keystone, and release the most vicious Surah Vidral of all time. Anything he could do to cause us pain, he did. Never a million years would I forgive him. But the moment I understood why he did what he did, the pain he has been carrying this whole time, my anger just evaporated. Does his pain justify his action in your eye? He still needs to make amends. He still needs to make amends. I hear you. Bakujaja motivates doesn't absolve him from his crime. He must answer for them, like anyone else. But right now, my duty is to ensure that no one in Mamukja feels desperate enough to do such thing ever again. Anyway, thanks for listening. Now that I have voiced that, I feel readier for the challenge ahead. Come on, let us back to the city. Back to the city. Right. Oh my god, that is very far. I have no idea Bakuja was bearing such a burden. Had he but chosen a different path. Still, I believe our true character is demonstrated not by right action, but rather by our conduct upon recognizing our fault. It is a struggle I know all too well. To think that there's such dark secret behind blessed sibling, even among the Mamuja, I cannot imagine many know the whole truth, especially not those who reside in the capital. It's amazing how Lumak can connect with anyone. She is an incredible gift. Sometimes it's just best to just forgive and move on. It can be difficult, gods, I don't know it, but there's all more reason to try your damnedest to look past how you were wrong and let bygone be bygone. Bakujaja's skill represents his faith in us. We won't fail him or his people. The only way to help Mamuk is to understand Mamuk. We won't let Bakujaja down. Scale of trust. Alphinaud is ready to bring the people together. We haven't a moment to lose. According to Milaja, Moksura Zoo is abandoned settlement northwest of the city. It should afford us the privacy we require. We must work quickly lest Jaraja discover our intention. Fortunately, Bakujaja thought to give us additional scale so we might cover more ground in less time. Everyone should take one and get going. Use them to gather as many people as you can. The Lord, let's retrace our step. Maybe this time we can convince folk to lend an ear. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Stop staring. Triple dot. Sorry. Wait. Sorry. Hey. Sorry guys. Wait. Oh, alright. Wait. Let's try again. Ha! Did I not tell you to move along? I can't be seen talking with the likes of you. Blessed scale, a symbol of trust bestowed upon you by Bakujaja. Its blend of Vigo and vinegar color make its origin indisputable. Oh, a blessed scale? In outside hands, what business do you have with me? So Bakujaja send you to send you to call an assembly. I'm not sure what to make of this, but I shall go to Mokstura Zoo at once. That scale, if the blessed trust you, then so will I. So what is it that require of me? Bakujaja bid us to come to Mokstura Zoo. It's a strange place for assembly, but very well. I will not refuse he who fight for our dreams. Speak with what Lumad. Alright. Have you managed to gather some of the good folks? Yes, some. Wonderful. The esteemed Bakujaja will be pleased. This fellow here will be coming to Mokstura Zoo as well. Apparently there's a Naju nursery to the west called Gold Magic Grove. Could you go and see who you can talk to there as well? I will meet you in Mokstura Zoo afterwards. There's just one more person I need to find. Ya, sorry. Leave this place, outsider. My apologies, I was unaware. I thank you, blessed Scales Bearer, for bringing me words of this gathering. I shall away to Mokstorazu at once. Ooh, quite far though. The scale of trust, literally a scale to symbolize trust. Now that take it, why would Wakajaja grant you his skill? What a curious place together. Whenever Bakujaja require me, I shall happy to. Oh, right. Where is Book Lumat? Sorry to keep you waiting. You invited the second promise as well? Lamati, I need to remind you this. Right, it's a competition. Whatever advantage you are about to share with me, you ought to utilize to your own benefit. I barely made headway to connecting with the locals. At this rate, you lead the race to the Golden City. I need your help. To complete the feat? No, Mamut has a problem I can solve on my own, and you are the most clever person I know. I want you to hear the people firsthand, so we might come up with a way to help them. Very well, I am at your disposal. Everyone, thank you for gathering on such a short notice. I am Woklomat, third promise of Tulia. Promise? I thought you served Bakul Jaja. You deceive us! No, they did not. The skill they show you were mine. I entrusted them to the third promise and her retinue. Why honor this outsider so? Because Lumat has won my trust. Now you will hear her words. Bakujaja, share with me the truth about blessed sleepings, about the price you pay to conceive them. As an outsider to your community, it is not my place to judge you or your culture. Culture is born of experience of its people, of their life and their land. But it breaks my heart to know that yours has brought you all so much suffering. If any here wish to break from the cycle of tragedy that creating blessed sibling demands, I ask you join us. Please, I do not want any more of our children to die. You think we want this? We have no choice. Only blessed sibling can liberate us from our suffering. Without them, we have nothing. That remains to be seen. Speak with the third promise. Share with her your worries and your pain. Together, we may find a new way forward. Together. If she is trustworthy, then I will speak with her. It will be best if you withdrew, son. Many cannot yet freely in your presence. Let's keep an eye out for Cyril. Yeah, he wouldn't take kindly to this sort of gathering. Once we understand everyone concerned, we will be better equipped to help them. Let's make sure they feel heard. Even if Bakujaja trusts the third promise, I don't know if I'm comfortable discussing this with her. If I'm sure my son would have preferred to stay, but his presence alone still greatly sway our people's behavior. An end to blessed sibling. I don't know what to think or how to feel about this. Belief in blessed sibling and the salvation they would bring has sustained me for years and years, but if there's another way, if the third promise can truly help us. Now we come to the heart of it. Everyone looked uneasy, but their faith in Bakujaja guides them even now. Wuklomat reads her standing in the right to attend to her people's needs. This degree of selflessness few can claim to share. Not even I imagined that my sister would one day befriend Bakujaja. I'm glad Koana agreed to help us. He always been good at solving complicated problems. Me, not so much, but I'll support Mamuk's people however I can. By combining our respective strength, we will help them discover a new source of hope. I know we will. Mamuk speak before she hear the people. Wuklamat would like to ensure she is prepared. Alright, the Lord, before we start, let make sure we remember our history correctly. The Mamuja and Zebra fought for centuries over the land in the upper forest, but due to infighting, Mamuja forces struggle make a significant gains. In order to promote cooperation, Hubigo and Bonega clans intermarriage, and that's how blessed siblings were first conceived. With that in mind, let's talk to the people and learn why they rely on blessed siblings. Blessed siblings promise us more strength. They promise us the sun. This forest is dark and inhospitable. When given the opportunity to live in Tuala, most of our people didn't think twice. Still, the prospect of being among so many outsiders was intimidating enough to keep many us here. Blessed siblings are meant to deliver us from the accursed forest, to lead us to the fertile land above, where we might make a place for Mamuja abide in peace and plenty. So you guys at fertile land, once that's all your own. As you will notice, this sky is very dark. This forest is very dark. Hardly any sunlight make it through the canopy, so it feels like it's always night. We plow, we fertilize, we integrate, yet our crops shrivel and die as though cursed. The only one that grow well is Najol, Jatika banana in Turali. Try living on that and litter us for a few centuries and see how you like it. A forest where nothing grows is not hard to imagine why you want to live. This land was once rich with ore, but the Yukhoi did not stop digging until all the paint was spent. The meteorite were only good for so much. Even if we made over to the traders, we have little to offer. Nothing would make me happier to make a good life for my family in the place where I was born, but that is impossible. So with resources as sparse as they are, you don't have good prospect for trade. Those who have known only open sky and bountiful land cannot comprehend our plight. To thrive, we must take what we lack by force, and for that we need the might of blood sibling. There have been other ways to thrive, ways that don't require fighting. Well, I think I'm starting to understand. Everyone had their own perspective, but all they concern were about the forest itself. Dark, infertile curse. Hearing that, this little wonder that people were here wish they had better land, who had better to get it for them than blessed sibling. It's hard to convince people to stay in a place that can provide what they need. You would think the meteorite at least will have value, but apparently not. Hold on, didn't everyone mention something about the meteorites? That the ether they emit makes the plant go blue? Rather significant physiological effect, I would say. If we were to study this meteorite, we might discover other ways to influence local flora. I noticed a curious amalgam of tree and meteorite just south of here, determining precisely how they interact with one another may be crucial insight. Everyone, I really appreciate you for sharing your thought with us. Thank you for your insight. We have a promising idea already. We just need a moment to investigate it further, so please bear with us. We will be right back. We have long since given up on anyone understanding our plight. I'll watch over things here while you away. Go help the troop promise however you can. Trust me, if the forest has anything else that other might want, I will have found it by now. The forest reject us from our doomed crops to those unnatural meteorites. The signs are unmistakable. We who live in this forest have precious little choice. We have to fight if we are to do more than survive. Alright, we have a few more minutes. Right, let's finish this quest. Oh, sorry. Plants that shiver as through curse. I think I can hazard guess as to why. What a remarkable tree. I hope it provides us with insight we need. At first glance, this forest seems to have a mysterious beauty, but in the reality of living here is quite another matter. It's really incredible how a tree could support such enormous boulder. The meteorite etheric emission are palpable even from this distance. Seeing this again makes me feel more confident in sharing my theory, a theory of mine. I suspect that only plants with etheric affinity to this meteorite can thrive in the forest. So, If so, the gargantuan tree that create the dense canopy would be necessity possess the same affinity as well as the aforementioned nodule tree. Indeed, I should like to analyze samples of the meteorite before drawing any definitive conclusion. However, I carry with me a few devices that will aid in this endeavor, but perhaps you would cry or could lend me your expertise as well. I would like to join you. The etheric signature of those meteorites may be crucial in determining what manner of species might fare well here. I like to see what you're getting at. If we can prove to them that this forest isn't quite so cursed, maybe the people won't feel like blood siblings are the only solution. So how can I help you? Want me to climb the tree and break off a piece of meteorite for you? There's plenty of fragments on the ground already. It will be enough for our purpose if we gather about 5 pieces each. Even better if those fragments are gathered from this disparate location. I will collect your piece once you have them. Alright, I think today main story quest is quite heavy, but I think at this moment, right, I think this is the best story part for me. So basically this is where the emotional rating will be like 8 out of 10. Before it's like 5, 6, and then now the story is going up for me. It's like it's getting 8. Right, we learn the truth, we learn more about the people. Like now there's no, like, how to say, it's not like ideal condition, right? Now it's like reality hit you, right? Before, all the other races is like it's all fun and game fun. It's like a quote unquote fantasy. Now there's basically like a splash of reality to it, so I like it, right? I think this is the highest peak so far, right? Now we basically, this is the Final Fantasy XIV that we know and love. The villain is basically like, it's not a full redemption, but we start to understand the motivation of our villain. Like Emersa, once we know his motivation and everything, it's not on that level, but it's a base, right? It's a style of writing that they love to use, right? So yeah, let's go to Ghost Saucer, take our cat pot, and then yeah, end the stream. Yeah, wrong way. Let's see our luck today. Alright, 2, 1, 4, 8. This is it. Sorry. 9, 7. They cannot be 1, 2, 3 anywhere, right? Yeah. 6, 4, 5. It's not a winning. Right, probably the second best option. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I see you guys soon. Peace. Thank you for anyone watching, right, on YouTube or on Twitch. Yeah, thank you so much. See you guys soon. Peace. Choo. Bye bye.